Hey guys, so this video is going to be a little different than normal. I want to make this video about pretty much how to change your life and how to live a more fulfilling, happy life. And I think mental health is so important, but a lot of people don't really focus on mental health. A lot of people don't really work on their mental health. And I think also a lot of people don't realize that maybe they have something wrong and don't really know how to get help for it. Don't realize that there are options out there that can make a world of a difference. I really wanted to be open with you guys and not be afraid to talk about my kind of mental health struggles and how I overcame them. I think a big part of helping other people with this is being open. I think we all don't really talk about these things as much as we should. And I think, even when you look on social media, everybody's posting things of them smiling, partying, having fun. I know my Instagram, for instance, is all, of course, pictures of me having a fun time, and you would never think that, based on looking at that I have struggled my whole life with mental health and have had some serious low points. So I really don't want to be afraid to talk about this, and I want to get it out here so that you guys can see that it happens to everybody, you know what I mean? And we shouldn't be afraid to talk about it, and we should be open to helping each other. So that's a big part of what I'm doing too, is just trying to be open. I guess to start, my life now versus the way it was just even a year ago is drastically different, you know what I mean? These days I feel happy. I can wake up early. My room's clean, it's organized, all my stuff's organized. Just want to show you guys my closet. This is a big thing for me, having just everything organized actually. And I got rid of so much stuff too. My closet used to be just totally stuffed with just random shit everywhere. Right now I'm sorting through a bunch of records, so that's why there's a little bit of a mess right now. But just having a clean room has been a huge goal for me, and I'm finally there, and I've actually decorated my room the way I want it to be, and it's actually a cozy spot for me finally, and I just don't have clutter everywhere, which is just so great for me, and it's just astounding. My little filing cabinet, as you can see, I've got everything labeled in there. There's my little kitty. Hey, BB. Hey, BB. But yeah, having a clean room, having a comfortable room has been a goal for me for so long, and having finally accomplished that just means so much to me. And I wish I had a before picture so I could show you guys, but I could not find one. But you guys would be shocked at how my room used to look like before I changed my life. I just want to show you guys that real quick. I have goals in life. I actually look forward to the future. I used to not have any hobbies. So that's my hobby list now. So it's pretty long. It's just I can't even put into words how much my life's changed. And I told myself back when I was really struggling, which has again been really my whole life, but during times that were especially down and difficult, I've told myself again and again, Kate, when you figure out what the secret is to being happy, to living a good life, to share that with everybody, tell everybody what that is. So that's what I'm gonna do, pretty much. So, this is just gonna be an intro more into this series, so I'm not gonna get super deep into everything, just because I kind of want to just have this set up for what's to come, and also get your guys' feedback and see if you guys want to hear more of this and want me to work on this series and be putting out more videos on this. Also, in the comments, if you guys have any things you've been struggling with, definitely put them in the comments. You don't need to get really detailed if you don't want to, but put them in the comments, and I'll be looking at all of them. And if there's questions you guys have for me in terms of what you guys are struggling with and what you guys want help on, put it in the comments and I'll address it in the next video. So another thing is with my sleep schedule, that's changed a lot. My sleep schedule now is so much better than it used to be. I actually can wake up early for the first time in my life, which is really astounding for me. I've always struggled with waking up early since as long as I can remember, and it's always been something that I would dread if I had to wake up early. And it really sucked. It was really had a big impact on my life. So the next thing I'm going to do, just to kind of paint a picture for you guys of how my life used to be compared to how it is now, I actually have a diary entry. This is on one particularly bad day that I had about a year and a half ago So I happened to actually write down what was going on. And I just think that it's really cool to be able to share this with you guys. I think, and again, this is my personal diary entry. I haven't even read this since it happened, since I wrote this all down and everything. I'm reading this to you guys again because I want you guys to see where I was at. And if you guys can, maybe you guys will be able to relate to anything that I was saying back to this time. So I'm just going to get started with that. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's really long and it's kind of boring. But I'm going to read just more of the parts that really capture just how bad I was feeling and just how dark of a place I was in. So this is on Monday, September 21st, 2015. What a fucking horrible / weird day. I feel like absolute shit. I'm so tired. I've done nothing today at all. I feel very depressed and alone. I just want to run away and be by myself. I don't know why this is happening. It's scary. I don't want to feel this way at all. I don't know what to do. I want everyone to know my name. I want to be someone, but I'm not. I'm literally nobody, and that realization is devastating. I know what I want, but I can't motivate myself to get there. Everything feels pointless. I don't want to be anywhere near New Jersey. I just want to leave and never look back. Start over. I can't keep doing this high school bullshit anymore. I fucking hate it, and it drives me insane. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I'll never be happy again. I need things to change. I just want to sit out here forever and not have to talk to anyone or leave until I'm ready. I want so much more for myself, and I know how capable I am and how much potential I have, but there's something blocking me, and I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm going insane. I feel like everything is falling apart. I feel like I'm going to have a breakdown soon. I need help. Someone please help me. I wish I could just be a bird and fly away. I don't know how much longer I can do any of this. I feel so tired of waiting and wasting my time on things I don't care about. I need to have a purpose. Then this was a couple days after. This was a time in my life where a lot of different things were happening. So I was especially depressed during this time. And again, I can get into more of this in future videos if you guys want me to. Okay, so this is the last one I'll read. So this is Monday, September 28th, 2015. Today is a strange day. I feel very disoriented. I think it may be the pressure in my ears. I am extremely tired. I wish the air was colder. It's so warm and thick, and it's hard to breathe. My ears, head, and nose feel like they are about to explode. I've been feeling very up and down lately. I've also been feeling very distant and disconnected. I don't know why. I feel very distant from my family and friends. I just kind of want to be alone. I don't really have the energy to do anything, let alone think. I hate to write this, but I have to. I think I was sexually abused when I was very young. I've never written about it or talked about it until now. I don't like to think about it, and I don't want to remember it. So that'll be that for the whole diary thing, because those are those are the most significant parts. And it's so long that I don't feel like it's just gonna be boring for you guys. But I hope that gave you a good picture of where I was at. And it's so weird reading it now because it feels like I'm reading somebody else's writing. Like, it doesn't feel like that was me. It doesn't feel like I wrote that, let alone a year and a half ago. So it's weird to me to read that. But, the reason that I'm sharing that personal entry with you guys is, again, I want to be as transparent as I can be about my mental health. I think that's so important, and I don't feel ashamed about feeling that way. Maybe I did at the time, but now I definitely don't anymore. Because it wasn't my fault that I was going through that. That was the thing, was that for a really long time I thought, for my whole life I've always thought that the things that I was going through, the problems that I was having, mentally, was all just because I just sucked or I was lazy or whatever. And for whatever reason, I never really realized, like, hey, there's something wrong, and it's not just your fault. Like, there's actually something seriously wrong here. You need to go and talk to somebody. You need to go and do something. And that's something that I really also want to talk about that during this series, is just like, ways that you can really realize, like, hey, there's something going on here, and pinpointing that so that you can fix that and work on it and possibly make your life a way better, you know what I mean? So I don't remember how long ago it was or how far after that, but I've always been diagnosed with ADHD since in 4th grade. 4th grade was a low point for me for sure. Around that time, for a couple years, it was a very low point. But recently, probably about 6 months ago, I was diagnosed with depression. And then about a year ago, I was diagnosed with narcolepsy and sleep apnea. So it wasn't my fault. None of what I was dealing with was my fault. You know, it wasn't just me. I wasn't just being lazy. And looking back now, I'm like, how the fuck did I not realize that I was not okay? How did I not realize, like, hey, this can't be just me. Like, this is a serious issue. Like, there's something wrong, you know? I just don't understand how I didn't realize that. But I think it's really easy to not realize that, because when you're so used to your own reality and you've been living a certain way for so long, it's like you never felt normal, you never felt good, so you don't really know, like, hey, like, this is out of the ordinary, you know what I mean? And, along with how I've come so far just in the past year now is, a big part of it is obviously your attitude. You gotta want more than anything to live a good life. You've got to be passionate about your mental health. You've got to really care. You've got to really dedicate yourself. Like, hey, I'm not going to give up until I live the life that I want to live, until I have the life I want, until I start feeling good, And does definitely, again, like, you could take all the medication in the world. You could go to a therapist. You can go do whatever. And that is not going to help you at all unless you're in the right mindset for that to help you. So the first step is just deciding for yourself, hey, I want something better than what I have right now. I want a better life than what I have. And I'm not going to stop until I get there. Then on top of that, of having that mindset, I also take medication now. And I go see a therapist. And I go see my sleep specialist and all that kind of stuff. So I have tools to help me with these things. Because for me, it wasn't just an attitude change was all I needed. You know what I mean? It's not like I just could snap myself out of it. People will try to tell you that you can just snap yourself out of it and that you can just feel better. And it's not true. You know what I mean? It's so much bigger than that. And if someone's saying that to you, don't listen to them, because they've never been there. But I've been there, and that's, again, this series isn't just going to be me saying, oh, don't give up, have hope, things will get better. Yay, No, like, I'm going to actually give you guys the tools that I have for dealing with this kind of stuff and the things that I actually put into place to get myself to where I am now and to be living a life that's so great now. And, talk to you guys about what worked for me, the things that I learned, the wisdom I gained over this journey of going from rock bottom to feeling better than I have my whole life. So I'm really excited about this, and I really hope you guys will enjoy this and take things from it that'll help you guys, because I can guarantee you that wherever you are right now, you can get to a better place. You can have whatever life you want. You can live the best life possible. You can. I promise you that. I was hopeless. I didn't think that was possible. I was just like, there's no way. You know what I mean? I've lived such a shitty life for so long, and I've been so down for so long, and I never thought it was going to be possible for me. But here it is. I'm here. I did it. It's still a journey that I'm on, but I'm promising you guys, like, things can and will get better. And that's what I want to help you guys with, because I know you guys can get there. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this little intro. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. And again, share your stories if you guys want to. Ask me any questions, and I will, if you guys like this and are excited about this, then I'll definitely start the series and start putting out videos on how to change your life and everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. The last thing I just want to say is I'm going to be uploading an ASMR video this week still, so look out for that. And I'm really excited. I'm planning on getting a new microphone for ASMR. So I'm looking at getting the Tascam. So that's really exciting. I don't think I'll have it for this next video, but I'll have it for the one after. So I'm really excited about that. If you guys know of any microphones that you guys really like the sound of that are affordable, let me know what those are in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more of what I'm doing and stay updated on the videos I'm putting out, I put out videos every week at least. You know, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, have an awesome day, guys. You know, hang in there. I'm telling you, things will get better, and I'm going to show you guys how. I'm going to show you guys how to change your life. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.